Hey, folks. That is... Well, okay. First things first. This is Aura. Hi, Aura.
Hi, it's me.
I'm Xandra. And... That is not the Four Kings. It's more than 4. It's 8 or 9. It's a bunch of heads that shoot
Sam,
heat-seeking liquid. What?
that's too many kings.
Too many kings. Too many kings. Too many kings.
Oh my god. Of course.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick the Hydra to death. That's the plan. So, yeah, basically, 4 kings are a lot, but we can get some stuff that's gonna help against the 4 kings. Specifically, we're gonna chop this Hydra's heads off. So that's what you do.
Sometimes
Sometimes you just gotta like fight a Hydra toe to toe.
you gotta just chop some heads.
Yep, that's what we're doing. Have to be careful not to like walk off the earth.
Oh, is that a thing? Yikes.
I mean, yeah, like there's literally like right here.
Oh
It's hard
god.
to see, but yeah, no, there's a limit. The ground stops at some point.
Sandra, I'm not sure I'm into the design of this fight.
No, this is like extreme bad news. This is another reason that I could not play this game in VR.
Oh god. Yeah,
This,
no,
like,
big
no,
nope.
No, this would be terrifying. There we go. So just slowly let the Hydra attack, block, and then figure out where the heads are and chop them off. You could also just throw like maybe 500 arrows in it. No, that was fix a problem. Oh, sorry, a little bit too far. Nope, back into melee range, please.
I'm not a fan of throwing arrows personally.
You do what you want. Like, gotta send those arrows ready.
Oh
Right?
my god. Chad is already headcanoning this as Hydra girlfriend. And I'm just gonna say, please don't chop the heads off your girlfriends.
No. Oh, hello. That's cool. Nice, that's comfy.
Yes, these are dangerous noodles. God, I just love the, like, calling snakes danger noodles. Makes me so happy. Such a good term, oh my god. Snakes don't
Can
give
you
you a
land
lot
a
of
blow,
time to
maybe?
hit them.
No?
Rawr, hit me. I am Dargan.
God,
Wait, no you're not.
It's kind of tricky here. I'd like to just like land that head. No?
Rude!
Gosh.
I actually used to be super afraid of snakes until someone literally just gave me like a python to hold. Like it had already been fed, so it was like super chill. Just wanted to like slither out of my hands and smell things. It was like weirdly cute.
Let's slowly but surely move over here. Drag the Hydra a little bit to the left here, buddy. Yep, shift. Shuffle. Don't shoot water at me. Come on, buddy. Shift. There we go. Oh, now this is better. Yeah. Go.
Oh my god. Dizzy Hippos is proposing a
Goodbye.
Hydra girl who can only afford one pair of glasses, so she just has to like trade it around. This is weirdly adorable.
Yep. So we just beat the Hydra. Cool. That's pretty neat. Alright.
Get anything for that?
Yes. We just got some... Also, by the way, just so you know... close spot. You can kind of, like, get close... Yeah. Here is where there's cutoff. This is, like...
Oh, I see it. Wow, that's like...
bottomless pit of water. You just fall
That is
right
like,
to the bottom.
that is like, I wasn't expecting it to be a sharp wall. Dear Lord.
Oh yeah, no. Like, it's like that's the thing. You start to wade into the water, and suddenly you fall and you die. It is like terrible. Imagine playing this in VR. Imagine.
Nope.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
Isla.
Let's just quit. Isla, what's up? And just get back in. Oh, right. You know what? I'm starting in offline mode just because it's way faster for now. At some point, we'll get back into online mode. It's just like... Offline is just like... For the purposes of the stream, right now, it's just... No, we want expediency.
That is very fair.
Well, you're very fair.
No.
Gosh, yeah, the earlier... Like, I did... Earlier today, I did my very first co-commentary on a Link to the Past randomizer speed gaming stream. Gosh, that was like so good. I'd missed it.
So good.
Like the last time I did that was for like Power Up with Pride, and this was like a different environment for it. But like, oh, extremely. That was like a lot of fun.
The Power Up with Pride one was you and Proto, right?
Okay, Proto was hosting during that time, but it was me and Dr. Bob Tasker, a pillar of the Link to the Past randomizer community. Dr. Bob Tasker is great. Oh, also here's the giant ladder that goes up to Cat Town.
What a friend.
My mind immediately picked up like, what a friend.
I can't even remember.
Oh, there we go. Hey, there's a giant, there's a giant golem over there. Hi, giant golem. What's up?
Oh, it's like gold instead of silver, like all the others.
Also, oh, it's actually like way bigger than I thought. Oh yeah, no, it's like it keeps getting closer and bigger and bigger and bigger. Hey, what's up?
It's like, okay, I appreciate that. That's a good trick. That crystal shattering effect is real fancy. Like I am impressed with that effect.
It's real good. Do the thing.
Sparkletown in chat is saying Miyazaki's later said in retrospect that he thought maybe they'd gone too far with a certain part of An Orlando.
Really? Like the archers, or?
I assume that was it because that part is excruciating.
Oh gosh, we're gonna get to see the archers at some point. It's gonna be cool.
The funny thing is, like, I think the archers, how to put it, after my ordeal with Blighttown, where I repeatedly failed to find the bonfire despite getting to the bottom like a number of times, I feel like nothing in this game could harm me anymore. Oh,
there was a lady. There was a lady in the golem.
So,
she seems surprisingly okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Most gracious, I am deeply.
Oh, geez, RB, that's rough. Oh my God.
I cometh from an age long before.
Do not disconnect your shoulder. Oh my God.
I cannot stay.
I promise I will do my best.
Before I disappear.
Oh, she comes from the past.
My home,
Oh, weird.
Ulysio, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee.
Oh, you want to like teach me a bunch of stuff? I mean,
Would
yeah.
this be of assistance to thee?
It sure would.
My heartfelt
Yay! Awesome. Can I give you things? Yes. The things are knowledge. Yes, absolutely. This is great.
Thou art in need. Pray summon me from my signature. Seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide.
Oh, geez, song, that's so rough. Hi, Tilly Heart.
All right. So that was cool.
Sparkletown, yes. Sparkletown says the different. No, right. No, that's the chat scroll didn't confuse you. Sparkletown says if a girl ever falls out of a crystal monster and offers you ancient knowledge from the distant past, say yes.
Yes. So we could again, and we're going back into the game. Because sometimes this game needs to be reset. Weirdly enough.
Yeah. This is one of those things that's very like somewhat unintuitive about Dark Souls. I feel like Although I'm not sure they necessarily intend you to reset it, right? So much as like just play and
Uh,
come back.
Pretty much. I get the feeling this is what you're supposed to do.
Mm,
It's like when I played Link to the Past, like I remember when as a kid I played it a tiny bit.
mm,
I do recall at some point, like you give your sword to the smiths and they say, "All right, come back in a while." And I just like I think I rented it for one day, and I
mhm.
just spent hours wandering around with no sword, not sure what to do.
Oh.
Whereas like no, you just need to exit and come right back in, and that's it.
Yes, that's like the classic thing in video games, right? If someone says come back in a while, you just enter and exit, unless it is a narrative game, in which case you need to talk to a bunch of
Mm.
NPCs. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Dizzy Hippos asks what exactly she gave you there.
Okay, nothing.
Oh.
What? Specifically, she said, "Hey, you can summon me. Come back here."
Wow, that's well hidden.
It's sometimes over there.
This
Hello.
is this seems.
I am dusk.
I bet I never found any of this.
It
This
is an
seems like a
honor
lot.
to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Yay! Oh, learn gesture.
Oh wow.
Yep. Now I
You
can
wait.
bow.
So you summon her using a multiplayer sigil, but she's just an NPC that you talk to.
Yes. Also, I'm not human right now. I'm not supposed to be able to see these.
Oh my gosh, that's really interesting. Huh.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home, I was taken, banished to a plane of distortion. It was
Let's just
there
say planes of
that thou
distortion.
came to my
Yep.
rescue.
They got some good music in there though. You can make some like real good
Totally
music
from
videos
inside.
from that material.
My faith in you.
All right. So she got some stuff.
Ooh. Wait, these
So-
are traditional magic though, aren't they? So how does
They're
that work?
weird magic. They're like sorcery, but like Ulasil sorcery are kind of like white and gold, and they just do weird things, interesting things. Let me just research something real quick.
Hmm. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. Yeah, Loon's thinking. Oh, Phantom Hourglass. That game, Who closes their 3DS as a way to solve a puzzle? Who?
Right? It's
Nobody. Nobody. That's who.
mm,
That's like the puzzle in some other game where you have to blow into the microphone to solve it. It might even been that game too.
yeah.
It's just who? I didn't even know the DS had a mic. How was I supposed to know you could do that?
So basically, these all require stuff I can't use, which is kind of like a bummer. Yep, no, I can use none of these. It's pretty cool though. Chameleon is just so much fun.
I assume that makes you invisible, or?
I wished may the
No, it turns you into a prop.
Oh my god, yes!
Yep, and
That's
specifically,
so funny in PvP.
like, the cool thing is, they went, okay, I'm not sure if it does it in this, I know it does it in Dark Souls 2, but basically for every, but I think in this one they do too, but they go through every single area, and each one, they determine a prop that spell will turn you into, to fade into the background of it. It's mostly for multiplayer.
Nice.
And there we go. Now that we have spoken to Dusk of Ulasil,
Oh
like,
my gosh.
we're kind of like, we linked our world to hers.
This
now-
is so much.
Here in the corner where she was held captive, we find her body.
This is so much.
Weirdly enough, because yeah, no, this is all gonna make sense way later. That in this corner of like this place, we find her body. But surely this will matter.
Oh.
Like way, way, way off in the future. But in the meantime, what we got is we got ourselves a proper dress.
Ooh.
A dress from the ancient fallen land of Ulasil. One cannot expect any physical protection from this garment. It was not meant to be worn in battle. What are you doing? But it's pretty good against magic, though. It's real good against magic. Also, the important thing is... Where is it? This thing, the Crown of Dusk. Special magic crown bestowed upon Dusk, Princess of Ulasil. Blessed by all manner of magic. Basically...
Oh wow!
I wear
Does it make your
this.
pyromancy stronger?
Yes, it makes my pyromancy stronger, and it makes it so that any magic will hit me harder too.
Oh wow, that's rough.
Yeah, but when you're playing Soul Level 1, I mean, any like powerful magic one-shots you anyway.
That's fair.
Yeah, especially if, I don't know, say you happen to be in a DPS race.
Oh god. So wait, is that boss entirely optional then? The Hydra?
Check me out.
Did you get those off of my corpse?
No. The boss might be optional, but we need to defeat the Hydra to go elsewhere. Let's see. So, go magic. Alright. We're gonna go fight someone with magic. What's the... Oh, can we get something better? Oh, right, I haven't really been able to, like, boost these any... Oh, but these are actually, like, better. Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Alright, cool. So...
Now you are prepared to fight some kings? Or is there more to do?
A little bit more. Basically, okay, ideally I should be farming souls and boosting my flame to, like, higher and higher levels, but really... I don't know, maybe at some point I gotta be able to do this. So let's give this a shot. And right now I have like this +5 fire hand axe. I would need... I could go back into the Bad Flame Town. Wait, do I still have the amber? I have the large flame amber, so we could go back to the catacombs, say hi to our friend, boost my fire axe into an even firer axe. And you know what? Let's do that. That sounds like a good time. Let's take
fire.
Yes, an even more fire axe. The firest axe. A fire axe? There's fire, firest. A firest axe. Ah, you're super dead, buddy. I'm so sorry. You're like extra duper duper gone. Hey, what's up? Goodbye.
I had no idea doing this was part for the DLC. That seems like, how would you ever figure that out? Like you restart like 5 times.
Welcome to Dark Souls.
Oh my god, this is like some world tendency nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. That is a
Remember
good way
world
to put
tendency,
this.
the mechanic we're all glad never came back from Demon's Souls?
Yeah, no, I'm not playing Demon's Souls again.
Let's see here.
Everyone's just falling apart in flames. That's what you do when you mess with me. Oh, you managed to hit me. Whoops. Yep, nope, just like kinda went bad. Oh, I should probably go say hi to the merchant. You know what? Hello. You too. Alright. How's chat doing? How's everyone doing?
Where does this merchant find the boxes to cover up his place every single time?
Who knows?
Like, he's got a stash.
There we go. More knives. Repair powder.
I like to imagine that this like merchant just like after stacking the boxes on the only entrance to his place, just like is having a really relaxing chill like all the rest of the time.
Yep.
Like this is his little nook. No one's bothering him here.
Yeah, he's
It's
fine.
Just a nice cozy place.
Yep. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot to buy the chain stuff. I'm gonna buy the chain stuff. I like buying armor. How much for all of the fire bombs? Yeah, I couldn't really. I'll get a few repair powders and fire bombs. I have fireballs.
Just not fire
You know
bombs.
What? I'm gonna get a few still. There we go. Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Bye. All right, cool.
Wait, what was? Oh, that was the person talking. I got confused for a second because I thought someone in your like apartment was talking.
No, it's me. I'm the one who's talking in my apartment. That's what I do. Bump.
I'm doing pretty good, Miss Arl. I am having a nice time chilling with the mouse.
Hello, it's me.
Ooh, the mouse.
Hey. I always find it really cute when you call me the mouse. Or this mouse.
The mouse. It's this mouse.
Me?
Ow.
Not that mouse. Or that mouse. Or that mouse. Or that mouse. Or this mouse.
Mouse.
I appreciated the discussion earlier when we were having like the witch, like who's the witch, who's the familiar discussion. like we never would have thought that like out of us two, I would be the one who's a furry.
I mean.
Oh, by the way,
Just saying.
hey,
Like, just.
hey.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I need to do some upper body. Look at the flap, like whoa whoa whoa.
I mean,
That's the thing that comes with like with estrogen. Like nope, nope, there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there.
Yep, big mood, extremely big mood.
I have to take breaks when I'm holding my controller up.
Oh
Though
my gosh.
honestly, like
Here's what you do. You do 50 controller lift reps.
no, it's like it's doing the oh, I keep forgetting there's like no fire here. Doing Vive stuff really helps.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? I should. Please remind me at some point to play Beat Saber again.
Yes, it's so good. It's so good.
It's really good. It's really
Why is that
good.
here?
Oh, Isla, yes, have fun with your daily exercises. Isla says we reminded her to do her daily
Yeah!
exercises.
Heck yeah.
I have
Oh.
not been doing exercises.
Right. Oh, nope. Do not want to say I to whoever that is. Big no. Absolutely not. Alright. Just gonna do the old side step.
Ah, it's the old side step.
Old side step,
Yeah.
see? Yeah. Alright. This. At some point I should go back and fight the big bad in the other place. At some point.
What other place?
Oh, by the way, there's a giant hole there. Where's where's Buddy? Hasn't loaded yet.
Despawned by the engine.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, despawned by the engine. Weirdly enough, that kind of sounds like a Chuck Tingle title. Except it would like be not be despawned by the engine, but despawned by something else.
Despawned by fate.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Oh, there it is. Hey, nope. Yes, nope.
Oh,
Nope.
yikes.
Nope. Nope. Alright.
Dizzy Hippos wants to know your opinion on the controls of the Souls games.
They're okay. Alright. They do a job. You know, it's alright.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's a part of me that feels like they're deliberately awkward.
A little. Okay, so I really appreciate the moving the camera this way, and the big attack, small attack, like the shoulder action, good stuff like that. Camera can be awkward a lot of the time, though. That's not ideal. There's absolutely room for improvement, but I'm not sure where or how we would do this.
Yeah, I think that'd be something that needed experimenting with. Although, like, it's interesting because, like, feel like the clunkiness again, like, is part of the experience. I feel like if it was too easy to control your character, it would be harder to sell how incredibly slow the attacks are.
I still feel like that's just like, oh, they just haven't really. This is the best they could do, and not like the best that could be done.
Also, Malamet says despawn by the engine is a tribute band to System of a Down.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, despawn by the engine would be like chiptune of System of a Down. Yeah, chiptune covers of System of a Down. That sounds like a Alright, let's see. There's some skeletons who do not want me around.
Aww. The skeletons don't know how good you are.
Well, they're all gonna die, so. I mean, can a skeleton really die? Yes.
No.
In this game, they can.
Listen, I'm an expert on skeletons. We just did a role-playing one-shot on where we played the skeletons on Sunday.
So you play ghosts, and then you play skeletons. No, you play ghost hosts.
I mean, technically, that campaign was over a long time ago.
Oh, you're no longer the ghost smugglers?
No, I'm sorry. We're playing a 13th Age campaign set in a like Fallen London sort of world. It's really neat, actually.
Don't fall on London. Please let London know first. Hey, London, heads up.
I'm playing a extremely cute thief cat girl whose
No,
heart was literally stolen.
You are not. How is that
corporation.
possible? You playing a super cute cat girl. But seriously, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What's your character?
Oh yeah, no, her heart was literally stolen by an evil corporation and placed and used to power a train.
What?
So she then, yes,
What?
yes. So then she stole the train.
Fair enough.
So now I'm like magic train cat. It's good.
Like, are you a train or a cat? Or
No,
a
no,
kid or a
I'm-
squid, or how does this
I'm-
work?
I'm a cat. I just happen to have a part of my body inside of the train we're currently using.
Okay, so it's just, hey, there's this train that's also me. Weird.
Yes, basically. Basically.
Bye.
But yeah, no. So we didn't have enough players on Sunday, so we did a bye.
Yeah, everyone just fall in.
We did a
Oh, right.
we did a one shot where the premise was we were playing as skeletons, but we were really bored of guarding the dungeon, so we just went out on holiday.
That's fair.
And so like basically with just the entire session was like shenanigans with us trying to like have fun in town while everyone kept trying to arrest us and like freaking out.
Yep. Alright.
Eventually I stole an invisibility cloak by trying to pawn my left arm to a pawn shop.
Don't pawn
And-
your left arm.
I'm a skeleton, I can get a new one.
Right, you're skeletons. Okay, sorry, I forgot that part. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I tried to pawn my left arm at a pawn shop, and then I distracted them with my arm, and then stole an invisibility cloak. And then later we tricked some guards into arresting each other by using that invisibility cloak and a hat.
Yeah.
Also, I tripped an eldritch horror a few times.
Of course you did.
I was just imagine me as the prankster skeleton.
Oh, you
That's basically
prankster
what I was.
skeleton.
It was extremely good. It was extremely good. Oh my god. And actually, yeah, I will say, chat, like, Chad is making a transgender joke. So yeah, no, the entire group that I roleplay with, every single one of them is a trans person.
Nice.
It is the 100% trans group. It's really good.
Go.
Bye, Wheel. Wow, that was some ragdolling.
Yep. Oh, no. Wheels explode. Wheels, like, do the biggest ragdoll. Alright, can I interest you?
Song is punning incredibly hard today. Oh my god.
Nice.
And does he know it's not a Totoro style cat train? It is a train. It just happens to have just happens to literally have my character's heart in it,
Oh gosh,
running
they
it
all
as
turned
a
around.
engine. Oh no.
Yeah, these are extreme bad news. You've heard of bad news bears.
Oh no. Samantha in chat says, Breath of the Wild makes the case that a skeleton is its skull and the rest is interchangeable. This is fair. Oh geez. Wow.
Awesome.
You got those wheels just like
No,
extremely wheeled up
they're
PNG. Yeah?
extremely bad. Extremely the worst.
I hate them.
They're bad.
It's like, oh.
It's an
You know what I want?
artisanal train with a rustic engine.
Oh my god. You know what I want right now?
What'd you want?
I want ramen. I want spicy ramen.
Oh, it's been a while since I've had ramen.
I want like I need to make Ted drive me to the like Korean dollar store so I can buy a bunch of like $2 ramen packets that are amazing and tasty. Maybe I'm just gonna PM him right now and be like, you need to drive me to the Korean dollar store tomorrow or something.
Sounds good. Tomorrow oh, that's right. Tomorrow I have I'll be on a podcast.
Ooh.
It's a local women in tech podcast over here in Montreal. I'm gonna be talking about stuff. Should be interesting. It's in the afternoon, so I need to prepare for that. Also need to do a bunch of stuff in the morning. I'm a busy mouse these days.
Busy mouse.
It's me.
Busy mouse.
Alright.
Oh gosh, like
Okay.
bounds. Yeah, you got your skeleton bounds. I love mispronouncing things. It's one of my favorite things in the universe. Really? Yes.
Oh, did you reply that to Proto's thread asking for what her funny things are?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, she did a thread about weird turns of phrases or things that only us find funny. And I said about how perfect. I like doing the thing where I call attention to a scary thing, but then say stuff like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's a misnomer." But then correct the wrong part of it. Okay, well if you're just gonna keep blocking everything, I'm just gonna die. Awesome.
Oh no. Also, I was gonna say that style of humor sounds extremely you. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's oh, we're going to Undeadburg. But don't worry, it's just a name. It's technically a hamlet.
Oh my god. Wait, no, I did see this thread, I think, because you replied to it talking about Death Mountain.
Yeah, Death Mountain. Don't worry about it. It's just a name, really. It's a plateau. So I love that. I really, really like that.
I like weird corruptions of words. Like spoonerisms are one of my favorite things. And also just look at the bones on that skeleton. It's got such shiny bones.
See, yeah, I kind of not big on that one specifically.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just okay. Maybe just because that voice specifically sounds a little bit too much like Gollum, but
really,
it just makes me think of it. Just the matter of speech, but also specifically, okay, role playing, a back and forth role playing, depending on the circumstance, will make me extremely embarrassed and awkward. So there's a part of that I immediately want out and cannot do this. There's training situations where I need to role play a situation in retail or whatever. Just no, anything but this.
Oh yeah, same in that case. For me, role playing is a thing that comes from a place of intense comfort with somebody, and
Yep.
you know, in a situation, right? Like it's not a thing I just do spontaneously.
Mm.
But no, doing voices has always come naturally to me. Although a lot of those voices are not very good, and probably I should work on that at some point.
Voices are like a thing. Also,
Yeah.
specifically now, since like it's when you're training to like adjust your voice, learning
Right, I
different ones
know.
is like, oh, that's weird.
Yes. It's funny because back when I was doing voice training because I had money, haha. I I was like, it's very much quintessentially this, which is I was incredibly good at the technical parts, like oh, you know, we want you to like start at this tone and go all the way up to this one and then back down. Like I could do that like impeccably, and then as soon as they were like, okay, now I want you to talk like this, it would just I couldn't do it. It would either be way over the top or it would just be my normal speaking voice. Like I have a lot of trouble finding like the mental place to be able to do that kind of stuff without taking refuge in audacity, basically.
Mm.
Which is probably why I will never be an actual actor and instead will get out my acting through animation. Animation, it's for actors who are too embarrassed to act in front of other people.
Okay, stop this.
Yeah, song. I mean, listen, I feel you there. I would love to go back and get more voice training. Oh no. Sorry, mouse. I feel like I didn't really get as much as I would have liked out of my time with it, but also just spending a lot of time around trans women has actually changed how I talk a pretty significant amount.
Oh yeah.
Like-
If it's also like there's, you know, I've said this before. There's the talking with fellow trans women voice, and there's the I'm on the phone voice. And there's like,
Wait, which one is which though?
okay, when you're very comfortable with like when I'm very comfortable with other trans women, like my pitch will go down because I'm like,
Oh,
it's fine,
interesting.
it's fine. But I went from like, hey, what's up? Hi, yeah, welcome. It's like, oh, you
Oh
have
my
to like,
gosh, yes.
oh my gosh, yes. Hi, hi, yep, it's me. I'm calling about this thing. Yeah, I'm a customer over. I have an account in your store, and I really don't want to be misgendered right now. So,
Oh
I have a
my
question.
God.
Like, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, that's a big mood. That's a big mood. But it's also interesting because, like, I've noticed that my tone of voice changes depending on how comfortable I am and how I feel around the certain people I'm talking to. Like, around other trans women, this is gonna sound weird. I actually feel more comfortable having, like, a more femme voice. Whereas, like, I have a cis friend, and around him, I kind of unconsciously defem my voice a little bit, and I'm not sure why.
Did this
Kind of
friend
annoys
know
the
you
cat.
before you came out?
Yes.
That might be it.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's really weird. It's like super weird. It's something I've been trying to figure out. Like, I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know if this is a thing for you, but I tend to pick up, speech stuff from people I spend around a lot of time with,
Yep.
or just hear a lot. And so as a result, like, my voice has shifted a significant amount over the past year to be more similar to a lot of the like individual idiosyncrasies of like people I spend a lot of time around. Like let me be clear here, I definitely stole your laugh at some point unconsciously. Like it just happened.
Aw.
And there's definitely at least one reaction that I'm 90% sure I picked up from Austin Walker because I spent like a year listening to Friends at the Table.
Huh.
Yeah. Like someone I was talking to told me they could literally hear it in my voice, like that I've been listening to Austin talk a lot, which is so weird. Like it's just one of those things you don't even notice until someone else points it out.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if
Are we
anybody's
good?
ever picked up anything from me.
Meow.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
What?
You're just You're just good. You're just good and cute and adorbs and right.
A little tiny. Let's see. Okay, so that's where the. Okay. So basically, just want to do.
You know what? Rappy in chat says having the same laugh as big girlfriend energy. Oh my god. Malanet says I accidentally stole her laugh as a great light novel concept.
Oh, nice.
no.
Yeah. I'm just gonna roast these fools.
I feel like I accidentally stole her laugh is the title of a Little Mermaid fanfic. And yeah, no, it's like it's interesting. It also definitely tends to depend on how much I'm paying attention. Like I definitely if I'm really tired, you'll definitely hear me like out of a lot of my stuff. It's like that's me whenever I'm tired. Hit me. That's my aesthetic.
What's up, Aura?
Yep. That's me. That's me in a nutshell.
Oh, you have a little cat.
Oh my god.
Any piles of bones gonna turn into people? Yep. Just one for you, one for you. Alright. Alright, nope, I appreciate you who just decide to, like, throw yourselves into the abyss. Like, preemptively, like, nope. No, I'm good, thank you, goodbye. Alright, okay, good. So, let's see, where is... Oh, they're still fighting. This is bad, right? Ow.
Aw, Rappy. That's... Thank you, and also...
Aww.
It's so surreal to me for someone to say that. Like, I don't know... It's hard to tell where my voice is, because I'm, you know... But, like, I don't know. I've always felt like I had a really long way to go, like... I don't know. So it's really weird to have... It's like a really strange feeling to have be like, wait, somebody, like, not only likes my voice, but likes it enough to use it as some sort of reference point? What? Like... That's such a feel. Oh my gosh.
Are we good? We good? Okay. Hey, buddy.
That was a long trip just to talk to this guy. Huh.
There we go. Modified.
Dizzy, yes, you can get enemies to hurt each other. It's kind of hard most of the time though.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. I can make a fire spire shield, but why would I? It's just gonna make it worse.
Fire axe plus
Yeah,
fire.
I think it's in Dark Souls 2 that if you make a shield a specific element, it helps protect against that element.
Yeah, Emily, no, I feel that. Like I struggled a lot with assignments to record and listen back to my voice in voice training. That was probably the part that made me fall off at the hardest. Cause, you know. Aww. It's a lot, but you know what? I feel like at this point, like, even though I would like to go back to voice training and do it again, I feel like I'm still making progress in a way just by spending time around people whose voices I like. Like, ooh. and I think that's something I'm absolutely happy with. I'll take my progress where I can get it.
Yep. Alright.
It is interesting actually to realize that just from speaking with a higher pitched tone of voice, not even necessarily consciously, I have increased my vocal range a pretty significant amount. I can get
Yep.
up to a significantly higher, like,
Yeah.
notes without really having to work for it than I used to be able to.
Yeah, same here. Like even when I try to go low, no, I am nowhere near as low as I used to be, and that's real cool. Because
I'm not sure if
the
that part has
muscles
changed
getting like
yet.
the muscles getting used to like.
Rrr. The muscles, they're like. Rrr.
Yeah, I should like. I do want to try to get back into like doing voices and like at some point I would like to do some voice acting because I really like that. But, you know, that takes a lot of like you know, takes a lot of work.
Yep. No, that's something I would like to do theoretically speaking, but I also don't think I have the like understanding of how to say things in a natural way when they're scripted. I struggle a lot with that, like with speaking naturally whenever I'm saying anything that isn't my own words. That was also a sticking point for my voice training.
Alright, so you know what? Let's venture out a little bit more. We could go back to the Four Kings, but like, okay, now I can like hurt more with my pyromancy.
That's great.
That's great. But also thanks for the follow. But I could be a little bit better. So let's really like do everything we can to make sure that when I come back, I'm gonna be like a force to be reckoned with against the Four Kings. Like I could boost my armor some more. There's room to grow here in Xandertown. So
Ted responded to my message from earlier where I demanded he drive me to the good instant ramen place, and with right now they're closed right now. which leads me to believe I have impressed the sufficient amount of urgency about my need for instant ramen upon him.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So this is Sen's Fortress.
Yes, Sen's Fortress, the evilest place in the game.
Yep, though.
Sen's Fortress. It's what
Okay.
happens when a level designer really wants to play a prank on you.
Yep, though I'm. Oh, by the way, there's a river here. It's cool. You never get to see it anywhere else in the game. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna give the Four Kings another shot, because Sen's Fortress is just such a great place. I would love it if I was able to just go there without having to worry about like all this other stuff behind me. So I'm just gonna give it a shot. I can hit harder. My magic, like, it has a bit more like of a whammy to it. Let's give it a shot. I got nothing else to lose. Except, I'm gonna start with a dry run. So I'm just gonna go to the boss room, and we're gonna fight the kings, and then I'm gonna leave.
That seems fair. Also, magic whammy is what you land on when you're playing the subfamily version of Press Your Luck. It's probably called like.
And then
no, I'm
TF
gonna need a while to
happens.
think of a good name on that.
Somehow.
Yes. You sign a disclosure form before you go on the show. That's like you may be transformed into all kinds of weird things during the filming.
Yep.
It's okay. We'll dispel it when the show's over.
Oh, I just saw Jeannie's like comment. Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun commentating the rando game tonight. I want to do more of that.
You were so good. Like it was really fun. I am excited to see more of your commentating streams. Dizzy, I don't know if I miss classic Press Your Luck. I do enjoy though that video of that guy who just figured it out and never hit a whammy. That was good. Misaro, I think if you don't want it dispelled, then maybe you need to take a trip to the Magic Quarter and see if you can find something that meets your needs. I'm sure they have plenty of options available
Oh, they have
on a semi-permanent basis.
See.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
yeah,
Gene.
Unstoppable Grandpa was great. Yes, for this crew.
Oh my god, so when I was in, this is a weird thing to suddenly remember. It's like a super tangent, but
Speaking of
when I was
Unstoppable Grandpas.
no, really though, when I was in art school, we had a creative writing class for reasons I won't understand. Probably had to do with accreditation or something,
Yep.
and
Whoops.
I decided, for reasons that I will never know, to write a story about a grandpa who just goes around and like subverts every writing trope ever by beating people up who are annoying. just just like the evil villain's like, haha, my plan, and then the grandpa's just like, nope, suplexes him.
Mm,
It's very dumb. It was very dumb. I want to be clear on how dumb this was.
did I get you? I did not. There was some more cursing. Whoop! No, 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 no. Goodbye.
Like, I will claim to be a lot of things, but I don't think I was or am a very good writer.
I mean, it's something you can get better at. If you like.
Oh yeah,
writing.
yeah, no. Like everything's a skill, right? That you just have to practice. Which reminds me, if I want to have a proper Novelber, I should probably poke
Yes. Like
probably
Novelber.
poke it.
Like Novelber. Like Novelber. I like Novelber. But you can really say it any way you want.
I mean, that's fair. But I should probably
Nope.
poke at.
Ah.
Probably
You
poke
get
at that
me.
story again at some point. Because I think I had something there, something interesting.
Ah. Yes, you had it. I want to know what happens. I like it.
I just, part of me almost wonders if I should just start like writing random scenes until something really grabs me hook-wise.
That's pretty much how I write. I
Mhm.
live out scenes in my head, like you
Mm.
know, like the scene in A Drink to Amanda, like that was all began with that, and then I just
Oh
built
my
everything else
gosh.
around it.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you come up with these good things. They're so good.
Easily.
They're just really good.
No, it takes a while. All right, so let's just get to it. Okay, so just real quick check. I have the shield against magic. I have the thing that makes my stuff hit hard. I'm just gonna hope not to get a one shot, because like also there's the grabby thing that's just like really tricky to dodge. Also, I cannot win this fight. Because I need to come back and win with Beatrice. So, and I can't summon Beatrice right now because I'm on this side of the wall, and I'm not human. So,
What happens if you win?
Oh, I'll say that later. But basically, it is very important for me to summon Beatrice, and then that she helped me beat this boss.
So why are we fighting them then?
The Four Kings?
Yeah.
I've been through this because this is I want to like this is where the game, like the meta game, like gently guides you, because this is the point of no return. Where like what happens if you go here and beat this boss before getting the fast travel? Like there's no other precedent for this in the game. Or are you just gonna get stuck wherever this is? There's no way to get back. What happens? So I wanna show folks what happens. Anywho, let's go.
Oh. And are we saving that, or is...
Okay, this is a test run to see if I can actually beat this boss. If I can
Okay.
get the health bar low enough, then I'll know I'm ready to just become human and then give this a proper shot.
Okay, fair.
That,
This is a lot.
yes.
They're just not letting you get close this time, huh? God, and I thought this fight was hard when I was probably level for it.
Okay.
Yikes.
So, he hit me. Okay, let's see. He hit me, and they're just going away. But also, yeah, like that fight is just so terrifying because you're on like on a invisible plane, and they're like incredibly tall. It's like really, really messed up. But I was about to get him. I mean, I die. Yeah, bad stuff happened, but like, I am powerful enough to get through one. So with the help of Beatrice, I might be able to get this done. So I don't think, like, basically any other advantage I would get from this point on is being a little bit tankier, which would probably not make a big difference. So let's see. Let's try to spend some of our humanity and see if we can get this working.
Sounds good to me.
We still have a shortcut, however, we will need to kind of like be a little bit more careful, because we can't just rush in there. Because, you know, we need to summon Beatrice. And we can't do that if we're just like being constantly harassed.
Or murdered.
Or murdered. By evil beings from the dead.
I hate it when evil beings from the dead murder me.
Right? But also, God, yeah, that fight in VR would be like terrifying. Like, I could not handle that.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Like it's like things like the To the Top tutorial lady that kind of like showed me, like made me understand why I like, oh yeah, no, in like Eldritch Horror there's this thing where like if you just like come face to face with another god, it could just kill you. And like, why? Just like, oh, what's the deal with like, oh, I cannot comprehend this thing I'm seeing in front of me. But no, it's actually real scary to see something incredibly huge in front of you.
Yep.
Like the brain just like has no like real frame of reference for that.
That is like, and this game I feel like deliberately plays with that to an extent.
Which game?
This game
Oh yeah.
plays with like sense of scale deliberately.
The rare moments in Dark Souls where there's music. Thanks for the follow. We're gonna beat up some kings, maybe. I'm like,
Hopefully.
hurt him a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm playing on a Switch. It's real weird to like have the confirm and cancel buttons be like the opposite in this game than they are normally in any other Switch circumstance. And I try to switch them back, I can't. It won't let me. It's like really, really jarring. I'm used enough to playing the game. Like on other consoles. That, alright, fine.
Yeah, I imagine that this is the way the controls were on the Japanese PS3 release, right?
Oh, this is the way, yeah, no, like, the controls are exactly the same as every other US version.
Okay.
But it just feels weird on the Switch controller because I'm so used to confirming everything with the A button when I'm holding this controller. So it's really, really throwing me for a loop. Hello, you. Goodbye. Yeah, kick the air, it's fine. It's good. Thank you. Gonna give me something? Nope. Okay, so, alright. Now I just need to draw some of the jerks here. Hello. Yep, you. Come on, let's fight. Try to beat me up. Could just one of you run away? That would really help me out. Also, no ghosts. Oh,
Also,
God,
no
that's
ghosts. A
Also
sentence,
no
a
ghosts.
phrase that you can apply to absolutely any sentence, and it's okay. How are you doing? Also, no ghosts. It's really chilly out today. Also, no ghosts.
Okay, hey, could you let me heal?
That's great.
Oh, come on!
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thank you. Alright.
And then chat. Oh no!
It's just... They have, like... I just hate it when they have, like... When some enemies decide, like, my aggro range is just gonna be, like... Super long.
That's so rough. Also, Samantha in chat says zombie ghosts leave this place.
Yep.
Which
Go away. We
I
don't need you.
appreciate this level of callback.
What?
Did you never watch Full Life Consequences?
What is that?
Oh my god. Okay, so Full Life Consequences is a video series that is verbatim based on a deliberately poorly written fanfic of Half-Life 2.
Oh my gosh.
So like imagine your favorite terrible fanfic reading but attached to like Gary's Mod nonsense basically.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's like I was obsessed with that thing when I was like 20.
Those were the days.
Yeah, I know, right? Back when Half-Life 2 came out, like a decade ago or whatever.
Wow, that was. Oh my gosh.
Yep. So, yeah, no, Full Life Consequences is extremely wacky and surreal, and I have no idea if it even holds up at this point. It probably doesn't. Like, if this is something that juvenile me liked, it's probably bad, because I like bad things. But I still appreciate the referential humor at this point.
Yeah, recently, like, it was like the 20th anniversary of Metal Gear Solid in Ocarina of Time. Like, cue that gif of Michael Jackson spinning and turning into dust.
Oh my god, the biggest of moods. Every time anybody talks about... Anytime anyone talks about, the, like, PS2 being retro or something.
The rest of this level hasn't loaded yet. Thank you! Yeah, we need a ground to walk on, please.
That gave me some, like...
Yep.
That gave me some, like, bad feels there.
Yep. It's not good.
I don't like it when things so loop here.
Why do things suddenly appear? Gosh, remember magazines?
Yeah, I remember I would go to the bookstore and I would read them, and then I would not purchase them. Except for the ones that had plastic wrap around them. Those ones I would occasionally purchase and occasionally steal the demo CDs out of.
Yeah. Remember Coconut Monkey?
No.
Good. That's great. I'm glad you never got to encounter Coconut Monkey.
Is that like a GamePro thing or something?
It was like a like incredibly racist stereotype.
Oh
for
no.
some sort of magazine. But hey, we don't need to talk about it now.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that you remember, in hindsight, pretty messed up.
Listen, I feel you there, because when I was like 9 or something, my favorite movie in the world was Ace Ventura.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I want to be clear that I didn't understand any of the like adult humor in that movie.
Yep.
Humor in quotes. Like, I didn't understand any of it. And the older I got, the worse every aspect of that movie became. Oh god.
Yep. I kind of appreciate that, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine at some point mentions Jake gets to I think he's undercover talking with like someone else, just making small talk, and like they get to talking about like Ace Ventura, and he goes like, oh yeah, like Ace Ventura, like classic actor's name, only gets really transphobic near the end, and just like.
Yeah, God, no. I can't even begin to tell you how much those kinds of, like, shitty jokes fucking just, like, warped my view of transgender people before I even knew what transgender people were. As a
Yeah,
kid,
big
just for the
mood.
longest time.
Gosh, it's kind of like one of the reasons why I write the things I write.
I'm so glad you write things you write. They're very important.
I really like writing the things I write and like getting to write them with you. It's so cool.
Mm.
Oh no, there's a ghost. Ghost, please,
I
no
also-
ghost hugs. We're trying to like move away from ghost hugs.
Thank you for letting me be a part of your wonderful writing experience.
You help make it wonderful.
Mm.
Okay. You. Yep, exactly. Come right over here. We're just gonna fight in this area. I'm gonna wait for the ghost to go away. Cool. I'm gonna see if I can like backstab you for like most of your damage. Okay. Take my axe in both hands and then kill you. Awesome. Thank you. Great. This was real good. Okay. Now.
God, like let's. What was the first? Sorry, I'll wait till you're like done with whatever you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'll just actually, I'll curse myself a little bit. Yeah, I have 11 of these. I think I get to use them. Go. All right. I'm sorry. You were saying?
What was the first piece of media you ever encountered that depicted trans people and/or gender swapping in a positive light?
I mean, gender swapping in a positive light. That's probably.
Oh my gosh, I wish I hadn't missed out on that show because it sounds like it was so influential for some
It
people.
was incredibly influential. Holy crap, it was influential.
I'm
Okay.
sad I missed out on
I need to answer someone. Can you keep an eye out on my view and just make sure I'm not being eaten by ghosts?
it. Yes, I will do that. I'm keeping a important eye out.
Thank you.
For me, for the record, I think the oh, I take it back actually. Hi chat. Sandra is not getting eaten by a ghost currently. Aw, Egrets. It makes me feel really happy to like make sure that other trans people have a better experience with finding about all this stuff than I did. Honestly, I would prefer it if no one else had to go through that particular experience. For people who didn't hear the title of the show, it's Ranma.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ranma one
What's that?
half.
Yes.
Ranma ni Noichi. That show where the oh no, okay, no, that's gonna be way too broad. That show where like that like male protagonist turns into a lady sometimes. Okay, which one? You know, with the martial arts. Which one?
Oh my god. How did I never know about all these? Why is it that all the anime I watched was about sad heterosexual couples instead?
Oh no, honey, no.
Aw. I did learn what a
Hey.
tsundere was though, so.
Not because I watch those shows or anything.
I mean. Oh my god, Sandra.
Hi, Beatrice. We're gonna beat up some ghosts. No, I'm sorry, kings. Yes, kings. That's who we're gonna beat up. Sorry, I got confused.
So I genuinely think the first gender swappy thing I ever read that depicted it in a positive light was actually straight up Elguna Shiv.
It's a good one.
Or Elguna Shiv? I forget how it's pronounced.
I think it's Shive.
Shive, sure.
I
I'm just gonna go with
actually
that.
I have never heard it pronounced. So what do I know?
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, like I first started reading that during the sister arc, which is very explicitly about a character
Oh my gosh!
doing
Yes.
well,
It
and like
sure
dealing with the
is.
consequences of that.
Dealing
and
with the
that had a-
consequences of being a girl.
Yep, it had a very strong effect on me on a number of levels, and I became a very active part of that comics fandom for a very long time. And it turns out that most of the people in that fandom ended up being trans about a decade later.
Hey, surprise!
Yeah, I know, right?
Surprise!
Like, it's really funny.
Oops, all girls.
I know, right? there's a Discord chat room I'm in right now that is comprised entirely of people from that old community, and like almost every single person in it ended up being trans. It's
What
really
you
good.
gonna do?
Oh, turns
Alright.
out people who like
Alright, let's try this. Okay. Alright, Four Kings, please don't do that attack you do that kills me. I would really like it if you didn't do that.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
Beatrice,
there were.
let's do this.
Should I give you a moment here before I start rambling
Yeah.
again?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's a big one. That one cannot hit me. Okay, cool. It hit Beatrice instead. It's good.
wow, she took like no damage from that.
Oh yeah, no, she's real good. Oh, no. It's bad. Yep,
Whew.
okay. Okay, now I need to, like...
Sorry. It'd be nice if this boss would attack Beatrice instead of you. Hey!
Alright, so that's one down.
Yeah, so Red 709, this is a soul level 1 run. We are level 1, we're gonna be forever. Just looking a little rough there.
I need to... Beatrice, thank you. Oh, that's bad.
Oof.
Yeah, that king needs to die. That's not ideal. Alright.
Oh no, Beatrice, rip!
What? How did you... Is there just any way to dodge that at all?
Oh, he didn't die. Did we have to restart since Beatrice died?
I'm sorry, what?
Do we have to restart since Beatrice died?
No. She was still there in the fight.
But she died.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. As long as we brought her in, it's okay
Yeah.
then?
As long as she was in the fight and I win, that's okay.
Interesting. No, she can do it. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, wait, I thought you already killed 2.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, I guess it's that purple gas that causes that attack? Like, it was emitting some sort of purple stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like incredibly hard to... I haven't found a way to dodge that. That's... Yeah, this is just
Okay.
bad news bears all around.
Chat's saying you can get between 3 and 5 kings. That seems
Yeah.
like a misnomer. I feel like if it's called 4 kings, having more than 4 kings is
4K.
not allowed.
Yeah, this is like, it just decides, it's homes in, and then, no, you're just gonna die. It's just what's gonna happen. Nope. Yeah, so this is bad. And also, Beatrice, okay. So, Beatrice did it, which was bad. I feel I was not as aggressive as I should have been. If I'm aggressive enough, and I don't heal, like, as aggressively, I might have a chance, because I was doing some pretty good damage there with my
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, chat says the kings just keep coming until you've drained the health bar. My gosh.
Yep. So it is a DPS
wow.
race. So if Beatrice
That's amazing.
bites it, it's kind of cursed. Let's see. 1, Let me just research something real quick. Ah, okay. I seem to have been misinformed on something, and that's interesting.
Oh.
Oh, let me just double check something. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So,
It's kings all the way down.
yep,
Yes.
it's kings all the way down.
Gosh, solo level one runs are no joke, aren't they?
Yep. Okay, so I just got some good news. There's a
Oh.
thing I've been wanting to get, and I don't need to actually summon Beatrice, but I did get to show off, like, her part in this fight, which is kind of cool.
So wait, you don't need to summon her.
don't need to. So hey, cool.
Oh.
I've been doing this the hard way all this time.
Aw.
So let's just go and beat up some kings, because I think I got a chance now. Because also, yeah, if I'm alone, the kings will have a shorter health bar. Well,
Yeah,
well,
right.
that health bar will stand for a lower number, which is important. Oh yeah, suddenly it's 2 a.m. Whoops. All right, let's maybe not like take too long.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, I'm not being my responsible girlfriend self today and telling you to go to bed at a proper time.
All right, let's do this. We got a good weapon, and we got like a hand that just like shoots fire. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm determined now. Gonna make this happen.
I believe in you.
Thank
You
you.
can
Ah!
Ugh, that's not. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's always
disconcerting.
Oh, any? Nope. Okay, cool. Oh well, yeah. We just need a little bit more than $200 Canadian. That's like nothing for the unlock.
Ooh, for the stretch goal. Oh wait, hey, I should link that in the chat.
Oh yeah,
People
please
who
do,
aren't aware
please
of
do. Yeah. Hey folks, I'm running a Kickstarter right now. Unless you're watching this from the future, in which hey, I ran a Kickstarter once about my latest book, and in $218, Satellite 9 and I will make a Cat Wishes art book. Fully digital, gonna have some cool stuff, some author commentary, and maybe even some artist commentary. And it's basically a bunch of stuff on a cutting room floor that no one ever got to see. And yeah, it's something I've been like having fun experimenting with, like doing like digital stretch goals for physical books. And also this time I have like a deluxe like digital tier. If someone just like says, no, I just like digital stuff, I don't want physical stuff. Well, hey, cool. Then you can just like get that and then get all of the cool digital stuff that comes from the Kickstarter. Because
I'm
the
so
more
excited.
orders I get, the like better, basically, the more like the better this print run goes, and like the better the price per copy, and that really helps me out. It also just lets me like order more at a time, and then yeah, because like I still have not sold out. Like I've sold out of Squid Maids twice.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, because I always get like 100. Cat Wishes, though, I was able to Kickstart it, and I got like 250. And I still have, I think I'm down to my last box of Cat Wishes.
Nice.
And I have a bunch of Substitute Familiars still. Oh, I need to put that on the shop still. But yeah, so that's like,
got all my physical
making
copies
things.
sitting right above my computer.
Ah.
Aw, hi
All
Josie.
right,
Welcome.
let's see how this goes.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah, chat, like, seriously, I'm so excited for Sandra comics. Oh my god.
Come on, buddy, hit me. All right.
It's gonna be so good. Ow. Nice. Good. That's a really good pace.
Come on, I got a bunch of hits off of that.
Oh, did you get an extra hit off the death?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, this feels like you. I feel like.
that was
Oh!
Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah, he hit me while I was attacking. So
Oh no.
I kind of don't like that part of Dark Souls. If you hit someone while they're in the process of attacking, it's a critical hit and does a lot more damage. And I just feel that it's a little bit like random. Like it takes long enough to plan stuff. You just feel bad when it happens.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you were really on your groove there too. Like you were beating those things down so quickly. Oh my gosh.
So that is with like my bigger spell. So like what?
Yes. Oh, talking about the stickers of Tora and Tabby and chat.
Yes.
And extremely.
Oh,
I have those.
Yeah.
I have those stuck to my computer right next to me, and I'm looking at them, and they're extremely good and gay. They're so gay. They're so gay.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I?
I want to draw things that gay. They're so gay.
Nope, it's not here. But yeah, I have the. Wait. Is it on there? Like, can I just like? Nope, it's not here. Okay, I have them at some point, but yeah, it's just so good. It's just so good. I'm like so lucky that like I'm finally collaborating with Sat because like Sat has been like gosh like it's really awesome when like an artist you admire just like makes fan art of your OCs and like
Yes. Listen, Chad. I would love to draw things that gay, but also I'm bad at it. I'm doing my best, but I'm bad at it. I get embarrassed too easily. This cat is shy. Ted is calling me out on Twitter for trying to foist a incredibly salty ramen package onto him. Rip. Oh my god!
what?
Sorry. Just everybody replying incredulously to the amount of salt in the ramen I'm trying to foist upon Ted.
How much salt is there?
It
Wait,
is 80%. It is 80% of your daily intake of salt
Oh, that's a
in
lot.
this one instant ramen bag. Yeah, see, I didn't realize that when I purchased it, and I regret it now, which is why I'm trying to foist it off on somebody
I'll eat
who
it.
wants it.
I'll eat it.
No, I refuse on principle to do things that are unhealthy for my girlfriend. I need to foist it on somebody who I'm not dating. Hi, Evergreen.
Stream is going well. We're trying to like defeat the 4 camps. It's hard.
It says, "Yo, that owns where can I get some of this salt drink?" Listen, if you ever come to Vancouver, I will literally hand this ramen package to you. You could have it. You can enjoy the incredible amount of salt in it. Listen, like seriously, I will straight up deliver this salty ramen directly to your hand. Oh, New York! Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm as dead as your character is just like 10 seconds ago.
Yep.
Oh my god. Listen.
This is a lot of like how a bunch of Soul Level 0 runs go to. The Soul Level 1 go. You die. It's stuff that happens.
I mean, that is a very Dark Souls aesthetic.
Mm.
Unless you're Xandra and you're playing a normal run.
Meow.
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 Meow. Meow.
Oh, I should, okay. How do I switch? Switches, okay, this one, okay, there we go.
Living on the edge of tomorrow.
Like this.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow? I don't remember the lyrics of that song. Oh my god, Isla. I was like, Isla's shitposting levels are incredibly high tonight.
Okay, yeah, so I also, there's like, I have some gestures. Some,
Oh
like,
god, they're motion gestures.
Oh, right, there's like
That's-
motion gestures, really?
It seems like it would be annoying to do.
Okay, I have like, you.
So wait.
Bow.
Isla, is what you're saying that drawing increases your shitposting levels? Because I wish that happened to me. I would be so good at Twitter.
Oh, also I have like I got the like giant jerk face emote.
Yes, that's the one that every PvPer does after they kill you.
Yep.
That's very a lot. Oh my gosh, this is a good stream. This is good.
Can you like? Oh yeah, you can totally do it. Oh nice. Okay, cool.
God.
Oh, that's neat. That's kind of neat. Right, I forgot that like they also have these on PlayStation.
I love how the ones that include the weapons just like flail the weapon
Yeah,
around
no,
everywhere.
pretty
with
much.
No... It's good.
By the way, I've seen this elevator more than pretty much any other site in Dark Souls. I've taken this
Really?
this specific elevator so many times.
I mean, that's fair. Four Kings is a pain. Oh my god. Chad is now giving me the lyrics to Live and Learn. I feel like I'm not prepared to sing that one quite yet. I don't know it well. Or maybe I'm just not in a musical enough mood. I don't know. Sometimes I just hum stuff all the time and I'm annoying as heck. But tonight I'm not sure that that's where I'm at. Aw, I'm so glad, Red. That's awesome. want to continue leading people to Xandra's amazing and wonderful writing.
Mm.
Hmm. Maybe I should like do a reminder post as to like, hey, this is Xandra's writing. This is what it's about. It's really good, and you should read it.
It's like I have a lot of stuff also like, oh, right, I need to like remind folks I have a Patreon. I also need to like
Yeah.
remind folks, hey, I just like put out a short story. Also, but I have a Kickstarter also. So it's like, it's
Oh my
a
gosh. Like, do you have like a list or?
lot. A little bit, but I'm mostly like focusing on the Kickstarter for now. And like, I'll worry
That
about
is-
the rest later.
That is very fair.
Go.
See you, Evergreen.
Bye. All's good, no problem. Ah!
Oh no. Also, JS Baker asking a very serious trans question in chat, which I'm gonna have to think about for a second.
Okay, can you read it to me? I'm kind of like in the middle of
Sure.
posts.
JS Baker asks, how do you make the "what if I'm not feminine enough to be a woman" feelings go away?
Oh, you wait.
I mean,
It took me like a year, really, but your mileage may vary. It's really just like.
yeah. I'll say that. I'll say that I
like it took me like a year after like starting transition going on estrogen. That takes a while. That is like ingrained. That is like turning back a bunch of like bad stuff society has told us, and like that takes some work.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, so I definitely had fears about that leading all the way up to literally the day I started on HRT, and it went away when I realized it wasn't true. Like when HRT proved to me that it wasn't true, that I actually could look cute sometimes.
And also, like, if this is a pre-transition or a hormone or like a anything question, go like okay. What I did was like I went on Reddit and then specifically looked at like the trans timelines subreddit and found people who looked like me, and that was like a big difference for me.
I mean, Xandra, I'm not gonna lie, seeing your transition photos, seeing your transition photos had a really big effect on me. Like, oh my gosh, for real though, like, whoa, wow.
I sometimes bring him out just like, yeah, no, sometimes there's a big difference.
It's hard to believe that was ever, like, it's impossible. Wow, that's a long time.
Dang. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say your mileage may vary,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like, I mean,
To
I
be
still
fair,
have good body feels days and bad body feels days.
oh yeah, I have like bad phase days and good phase days, and like it's just that's a thing. And also,
But-
to be fair, also like I have a big difference for me because like also like I feel way different about myself sometimes depending on whether or not I'm wearing a wig and which one it is. There's things you can do to feel better about yourself. But yeah, no, there's like sometimes you just have a bad day, and they get fewer and fewer.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is the big difference is that like the bad days have trended downward over time, and the good ones have trended upward. And like just as importantly, I feel like a lot of things that I felt weird about doing before, like I was being an imposter or doing something I didn't deserve, I feel like I can comfortably do now and not feel weird about. And like that's a really strong, subtle feeling. It's really good. Like I'm so happy I decided to do this.
Oh my gosh, me too. Yeah, like I was such a quintessential game designer, down to the black hoodie and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh.
That loading. I lost my train of thought mid-sentence.
This is what Dark Souls turns into every time. It just likes to talk about cat stuff while I'm like fighting the same boss.
I was gonna say, I should mention that I've only been on HRT for about a year and 2 months now. So like, those are just my recent experiences. Xander's been on HRT much longer than me, so
I mean,
imagine
it's just a little bit over 3 years. Gosh, wait, it's
that's
gonna
a
be
while.
almost. Wait, we're in November.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, no, 3.5 years. What?
Nice.
Gosh, time just flies. I'm not like at some point it's gonna be 4 years, and 4 is a big number.
Hmm.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to every single anniversary, honestly. Like, my gosh. It's. I'm like torn between like, oh my god, my life is so amazing now, and I wish I had done this sooner, and also I don't know, like, I almost like kind of don't wish I had done this sooner because like I'm so happy to know the people I know.
Mm, yeah, it's a big move. And also, like James Baker asked, like, yeah, like you don't need to feel 100% on one side of the binary to like go on hormones. Absolutely not. Have
Like,
you read?
do it.
Also, like, I would say, have you read Cat Wishes? Because like that comes up, but also like there's a part of it that I wrote because like of my own conflicting thoughts on gender, but also I have like friends who are non-binary who identified with it a heck of a lot, and that like helped validate my own feelings about like the weird road that led me here. I still really like to. I still it's like a little like I'm mostly like very primarily very femme, but sometimes I'll just like wander a little bit, and those moments are really fun. All right, let's try this again.
Hi, Quincy Fresh. Welcome to the stream.
Hey! Speaking of which, hello. Hi, we're gonna fight the 4 kings. The hardest boss in this game right now, for me. Where are they? Are they over there? Yep, here we go. Hi, Your Majesty. Okay, I'm gonna try not to get immediately killed by you. And fail.
Wow.
Yep, nope, zig when I should have zagged. Just as well, because he didn't. Like, okay, you know what? Next time when I see the like grabby thing, I'm gonna try to just run the heck away. See what that does. Maybe they can't catch up.
Also, for people just arriving, since it seems like there's a few of you, we are doing a soul level 1 run. There is no leveling in this run, which is why it's super hard.
Yep. I'm still like messing up sometimes. Also, I do not have access to the closest bonfire to this place, so it's being a bit of a struggle.
Yep.
We're getting to hear Andre work. Andre just never stops working.
I mean,
That's also that that's one of the things I like about this series, the fact that we're currently the place we're at. Everyone is undead. There's a bunch of folks who are like not monsters. Will talk to you and do stuff, but they're like they're still undead. Everyone here is undead, except one person, and we'll get to meet them later. But it's kind of neat to like have a reason. Like, wait, how come this person just works? Don't they go to eat, sleep? Like, no, they're undead. They don't need to.
I mean,
Also, time is weird here. It's
Yeah.
always like sunny here. It's always this time of day here. And that's just like part of how this place works. It's a strange place.
It's one of those things where like, like there's people who spend all their time just sort of sitting in a weird cage. Like,
Pretty much.
why not do?
Some of them are like some of them are like fine with being in a cage. Some have like cages thrust upon them, and just deal with it. Also, hey, we're down to $200 even until we hit the very special Cat Wishes art.
Nice. Oh my gosh, I can't
Really
believe.
want to make that art.
I'm gonna re-link the Kickstarter, even though it was fairly recently, just because there's a few new peeps in chat. That's how I'm being the
Oh, yeah.
marketing cat.
Thank you.
Marketing cat.
Thank you, marketing cat.
All right. Marketing cat.
Doing some marketing. There will be further stretch goals. I will announce them once we have reached this one.
There, I've done my marketing cat job.
Yep.
Behold.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm still like kind of like mentally preparing myself for tomorrow. Don't know if I'm gonna stream or not tomorrow, or like do campaign stuff. It's just tomorrow's gonna be a lot.
If you need people to talk to them, honestly.
I might just like see if I can sign up for another like commentary. Oh no, that's right. I'm gonna be recording a podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's gonna help like distract me.
Yes, so, Canadian dollar coins are called loonies. The dollar itself is not called a loonie, typically speaking.
Yep, no, just the coin itself, because there's a loon on it. Hence the loony.
I didn't know that.
It's weird.
And also, yes, the $2 coins are called toonies, and they're actually extremely common, unlike in the US where there is no such thing as a $2 coin.
Yep, the smallest bill we have is a $5 bill. The smallest coin we have is a 5-cent coin.
I don't think I've... Yeah, that's right.
Pennies are gone. Don't need
Pennies are gone. I was here for the abolishment of pennies, actually.
Yep. It's pretty alright.
I'm sorry, Penny. You can't open your alchemy shop in Canada.
No.
You've been abolished.
No. Yeah, it's like, you know, like we just round it up or down. I think that we always round up, but we round close. Yeah.
They round it unless you do a credit card transaction or a debit card transaction, in which case they don't round it.
Yeah, it only matters when you're paying cash. So yeah.
Money is weird like that.
Yeah, like $2 coins are great because like you have so much more money in coins than you realize.
I mean, on one hand, yes. On the other hand, it's really annoying. The laundry in my building only accepts loonies, and so I'm constantly having to convert everything else into loonies so I can do my laundry. It's $5 for a full load. Sweet laundry. Maybe I can like find some friends who have in-suite laundry and just like bring my laundry over to their house. Good luck, mouse. Nice.
There's the other one. Here we go. Hi. Yep, we just saw each other. Oh.
Watch out. Oh, you dodged it.
Yeah, you just dodged.
Nice.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least you got a sense of what the telegraph for that is. Yeah, Dizzy, so the pennies don't exist anymore. Like literally the penny as a currency is gone. They've been completely removed from circulation.
Hmm.
And everything gets rounded to the nearest 5 during money transactions. Yeah, Egrets, I'm jealous. I'm pretty sure my landlord charges $5 for a load because he can, and because everyone who lives here...
$5.
Yep, everyone who lives here is this place is for people who don't get normal leases, typically speaking. I'm here because I got in when the US dollar parity, so my rent is unusually low for the area. Which is why I don't want to leave, because rent control keeps it low as long as I stay. The second I leave, they can raise the price to something ridiculous. So I'm staying here until I find somewhere similarly cheap and well placed, which is unlikely to happen for a while, unless I move in with somebody or something. And there's the list of people I would move in with is very small. Yep, that's right, Dizzy.
I'm real lucky to have my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Montreal is just like way affordable.
I'm so jealous of how cheap housing in Montreal is. Vancouver's so pricey. Egrets, that sounds like a great place.
Well,
Egret says, "Do not move to my city. My city is a black hole of fun where joy goes to die."
oh no.
J.S. Baker says, "How do I get a Canadian studio to hire me so I can break out of the U.S.?" So my solution to this was to charge very little money.
Yeah, no, that's bad. But like, yeah, go to conventions, meet people.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
if that's possible, that's how I like got to do things. Like it's just kind of interesting just how showing up can like get you known, and then like eventually it's a little bit better. But like still, you actually need to like to
yeah.
be hireable.
It's
It's
funny
not
because
something I'm super good at.
yeah, same, extremely same. It's funny because the way I got my first job with Gaslamp was I had been freelancing for some Facebook game companies, which was really miserable, and I got way underpaid. But anyway, Gaslamp was beta testing Dungeons of Dreadmore before it released, and I was like, "Hey, if I draw you fan art, will you give me a beta key?" And they were like, "Okay." So I drew fan art, and then while I was beta testing, there was an IRC channel we were all in. Remember IRC?
Oh, sure
and
did. That's where I got my my first jobs for freelance.
nice. And so we were in the IRC channel with developers and like, you know, feedbacking bugs and stuff. And I was like, you know what I really want in this game? I want a female protagonist. So I edited the main character's sprite into a female protagonist. And they were like, we actually were looking to add a female protagonist to the game. Do you
There
want to
you
just
go.
like do that? Do you want to just like, do you just want us to hire you to do that? I was, fuck yeah. And that's how I got hired to freelance for Gaslamp for about a year. And then
Nice.
when Dreadmore sold 8 jillion copies, they then hired me up to come up to Vancouver, and it was amazing. And I worked for them for like 6 years. It was really good, and I feel like I was really lucky. See ya, Genie? Like I don't even know how my experience could possibly translate into any sort of useful advice for anybody else.
Yeah, I especially got like, how did you get into games, Andrew? Well, there was like a local program that is now defunct that hired people and that mentored them, and I like got on the fast track because I was like eager, younger, and I looked a lot like the mentors, which is not the case anymore.
Gosh, yeah, right.
I just,
Oh no.
I didn't even have time to do anything this time. Okay, well,
This is rough.
it's real rough.
Oh, you're dead. You're not alive. You're not dead. You're the opposite of dead. Living. Aww.
Alright, so I do have time to heal after that.
Yeah. Ellis says, I feel like a lot of successful stories are right place, right circumstances, right time, and a lot of luck. Yeah,
Yep,
extremely.
yep.
Yes. Extremely that. Like, that's the honest truth, is that I don't know anybody really, or not almost anybody, who's broken into games for any reason other than luck. The only people I do know who broke in for a reason other than luck are people who literally were like, my dad works at Pixar. It's like, oh, okay, you're like the dynasty child.
Yep.
I had a few classmates like that. They all got like straight A's and everything. Like, it's like very clear that they had this expectation upon them the moment they were born and are basically just following their destiny or whatever. Yeah, same, Emily. Big mood.
Emily. Yep.
Yep. There's so many Emilys, aren't there?
Yeah, that's a thing I've been like, I'm gonna be wondering for FutureCon.
Mm. I'm really interested to see where you go with that one because,
Yeah.
like, I know you've been pretty vague about your plans for the narrative so far.
Hmm.
You've done a little bit to talking about it, but not much.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see where you're going to bring that one.
Also, like at some point, I have to figure because like since the protagonist kind of has the like, oh, wake up 50 years in the future.
Yes.
I wonder if like I should address at some point like have them ask like so like just because the version of the future has stuff like oh like part of the narrative revolves around the fact that like all the companies are worker owned and like, stuff like that and like I wonder if like there's gonna be also like it's gonna be interesting to like write a hopeful world knowing what we know now but I still want to do it like a hopeful future. And
Yes. No, I think we need hopeful futures now. Like,
absolutely, we
there's
do.
a
We
reason.
do. It's not if. It's no. It's how. And that I got some good ideas for that. But also,
No, like-
like at some point, I wonder if hey, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna do the thing where like the person is oh, so this all works. Like okay, so like what happened to the rich people? Then, like
They were all consumed by the flames.
I mean like yeah, like how literal like yes this where am I going with this is the thing.
Yep. No, that's
It turned out like none of them could afford guillotine insurance.
Oh my god.
Like that might be a bit harsh for like the book that I would write. So you know I'm gonna be thinking about that. But
Dizzy Hippo is asking if you ever go do the game dev talk thing, and the answer is yes. I
always
believe.
yes, often multiple times a year. It's my jam. I love that. I love doing that.
I like. I feel like despite being a very shy person, I really appreciate you pulling me into that this year because I honestly had a really good time.
I'm glad.
Alice says, "Oh, we don't talk about them." Yeah, right. Like.
I think I have actually a good way to bring it up, but like I should probably not say it and just write it and
Yes,
see
no,
your
that's very
reaction
fair.
to it.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, like, how hard is it for you to decide what things you want to tell me about in advance and not?
It's real hard. It's real hard. There's a lot of stuff. Like, there's still stuff about Subfamily I haven't told you because I want to see your reaction.
Oh my gosh. See, I'm really curious about that because, like, I feel like in particular we have talked about the future of Subfamily more than almost anything else ever in your writing. Like,
It's a series like close to my heart. I like it a lot.
same. I love it so, and it's also really personally meaningful to me that Subfamily was the first book that I like. Was
Buffalo
like,
Game
helping
Space. I'm sorry. You were saying?
I said it's really personally meaningful to me that Subfamily was the first book I ever like helped out on. Special.
All right, jerk. Yeah, let's do this. What's up? No, I
There's the
tried.
grab.
It's like I can't.
I saw that spin.
You have to hold the button to run, and there's just like.
Oh, you're not dead though. Remember, you can heal immediately
Oh my
afterwards.
gosh, the other one's already here.
Oh yeah, this one has been rough. I mean, to be honest, this has been a very like. It's interesting because on one hand, like this has been a difficult night in this game for us.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I feel like we've had some really good discussions as a result of it.
Yep. It's a little, yeah, it can be a little bit annoying and it's kind of aggravating because it feels like, oh, I can probably do it. The rest is just luck. But then again, I'm doing a very hard thing right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey Dizzy, are you talking about Buffalo, New York? Because if so, that's a really weird coincidence because like half my family lives there.
Hey.
It's the side of my family I don't talk to anymore after transitioning.
Hey. Mine's in, I think I have a place called Beaupré, which is like 45 minutes east of Quebec City, I think, ish. I never really looked it up. But yeah, that's where the That's where my mom's family is. Part
Wow,
of the
that's
family
really-
we don't really talk about or talk to. Had a
Yeah.
great big falling out years and years ago.
I haven't even really had a falling out with them so much as like, they're all conservative, and I know what will happen if I say anything to them about being trans.
Hmm.
Wow, but Dizzy, that's so weird. Like, given that I've spent so much time in that city, it's so weird. Like, why do I know so many people in the upstate New York area? Because one of my old friends was from Rochester too.
Hi,
Old
Rochester.
friends. He's still my friend.
Hey.
Wait, what are you? What's with you in Rochester?
I think Proto's going to school in Rochester.
Oh, right, Proto. That's right. Well, yeah. So it's funny because the friend I was talking about is also Proto. In fact, I technically met Proto through them before I met them through you.
Hey. Small world.
It's a weird. Yeah, it's one of those weird connections. Like, it is funny how small of a world it can be. It really is. Like, sometimes I think about like how weird it is that I've met some of the people I've met at this point.
Mm,
Like,
I'm
gosh.
really like I'm glad I didn't just go into like novels, but like took like this great big detour through games first. 'Cause it'd be weird to like just make like novels without like knowing everyone I know now. Just like having learned all that I have.
So wait, Quinty, are you saying you live in Vegas? I actually have a friend who, I don't know if they still live there, but they lived there back in the day when we were.
I have a friend who's visiting Vegas, and they're like a huge Vegas nerd. So
Oh my god. It's funny because my friend who lives in Vegas was like extremely like ugh at Vegas because they grew up there and there is just like, it's just this garish thing to them. Like I imagine when you grow up next to a tourist attraction, it becomes very like, to you.
did they ever actually tape CSI in Vegas, or did they just all do it in Vancouver and just
I
like
mean-
be in pretend Vegas?
I'm pretty sure that no major TV shows are taped anywhere that isn't like a TV show city.
That's
Like,
fair.
so many shows.
Why
are
would they?
filmed in Vegas.
Why would they?
It's really funny because I used to work literally in a building that was on the alleyway that shows up at the end of Neverending Story.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, also fun fact that I've learned that everyone probably knows by now. Do you know how many alleys there are? Like ballpark figure. How many alleys in Manhattan?
I don't know, like 300?
There's 3.
What?
Manhattan has 3 alleys. Manhattan is not an alley city.
wow.
That's not how it's made. There's 3 alleys, and there's only really one of them that you can film in. So
That's really weird.
everything set in Manhattan that takes place in an alley is filmed in the same alley.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's just like no, it's like apparently like no, someone like knows New York when like they make a show in Manhattan and it's not in alleys because like no, yeah,
That's
that's
so
not
weird.
that's not how that place is.
Yeah, no, Vancouver is alleys. Like, oh my gosh. It's funny because, like, when I moved here, I don't think I realized until I moved here just how many.
Alright, King. I don't like you, and you don't like me. Yeah, let's start strong, why don't you? Oh, come on!
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
no,
hard.
okay, I saw it. It, like, hit me twice. It's like, the attack counted for, like, 2 hits. That is, like, garbage. That is pure garbage. I mean, I could do the cheese strat that I do. You know what? Yeah, it's late. Let's just. I'm gonna try the cheese.
Wait, what's the cheese?
Well, I'll show you.
Also, Xandra, how? I just don't understand how you spent so long as a mouse avoiding the cheese.
Gosh, it's such a tricky boss. Weed stores. I don't know. Apparently there's some. I think I heard like a cab driver talking about it. And, like, I think there's some of them, but like they seem to be like government run or something. But like there's apparently they were like there's like a bunch. Like it was hard to get into. There's like such a big line.
That's great.
It's really funny because
Thanks for the follow. Friends here just ordered them.
oh my gosh, it's really funny here because like when that law passed, I got like 3 different things in the mail, like please don't smoke weed and drive, like desperately begging from the government, basically. And I have not seen any evidence that anything has changed. Like my downstairs neighbors that smoke tons of weed haven't even smoked any weed recently. Maybe they got bored of it now that it's legal or something.
Nice, managed to get the ankle roll. Like when you're falling, you like if you fall too far, you play the "ow my feet, ow my ankles" animation. Like you can, if you time it right, you can roll out of that immediately and not have to like be delayed.
Is the bug in this game, is the bug in Dark Souls 3 present in this game where you can roll out of a fall at just the right time and not take any damage?
Nope. You still take the damage, you just roll out of the fall. Like,
okay,
let's
because I remember that Dark
do
Souls... I remember the Dark Souls 3
this
speedrun
time.
had a lot of that going on.
Oh, yeah. There's some. Rolled one time too many there. Right? Oh, you're gonna kick me? Well,
Rude.
that's to you. You're dragging the corpse with my friend.
Red 709, sorry about the name. So it is possible to change your name on Twitch. I believe you can do it in your settings. It's like a permanent thing. It will erase all your old videos if you don't download them.
Really?
And your clips, etc. Yes, that's because I was really sad because all my clips got purged when I switched to Mix. But yes, it is a thing you can do, and if you are a person who would feel better with a different nick, I highly recommend doing it.
Yep, I did. It's great. That's when I like did the old big giant switch to switch everything over.
I haven't switched everything over yet, and I'm still conflicted about it because I still get people who recognize me from this, like, from my old name
Yeah, that's
all
fair.
the time. And it's like, I'm afraid to lose that, especially because of how much I struggled finding work this year. I don't know. Maybe when I'm in a more stable place, I'll feel like I can finally bail on that ancient name. Yeah. It's interesting. So Quinty is talking about Southern California weather. It's interesting. So I grew up when I was a kid in Northern California, actually, and it's ridiculously temperate there for the most part. And it was interesting moving up to Vancouver because I had to get used to it raining all the time, but now I'm like really into it, actually. Oh wow, that's some really heavy armor, isn't it?
Yep, it's really heavy armor. Let's just do it.
Alright. Hi, Space Lupine.
Hey.
So yeah,
Gosh, it's just.
I've been getting used to the. I found myself in a place where like I actually kind of love the rain. Like just chilling in the cold winters in my warm apartment makes me really happy. hits him. Wow,
Yep.
that was good.
What you do?
The second wasn't even up yet.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Alright, come on, buddy.
Finally, the mouse gets the cheese after all
Yeah.
this time. Let's grab it.
Alright, let's see how much this hurts. It just takes so long. Yeah, it does all the thing, right? Okay. That thing still just kills you, but I got real close this time. I almost got the second one. So it's really just like, okay, this spin one apparently just kills you.
That's so rough.
It's just such garbage. Oh my gosh, it's such complete and utter garbage. But yeah, okay, I think this is the thing. Yep.
Are you gonna get enough sleep tonight, Mouse?
Yes, I am. Mrr. Alright, I'm gonna switch out. Since I only have 2 slots, I'm gonna switch this one out for another combustion to give, because basically, greater combustion, whatever. Just like this roll of bacon that's running down. Greater combustion. Like,
Where?
if I'm going to be spending all of my spell slots, this does more damage. Like, Greater Combustion does, like, more damage than Combustion, but I have half of the slots. It does not do twice the damage. So in the end, if I just want to be spamming spells, this might work out better for me.
I mean, is there like...
Yeah,
Do you
double
think there's a
combustion
spell-
beef jerky, that's right. That's right.
Do you think there's a spell you can take that is that does enough damage and is also safer to cast? Like you can do it at range or something, or is that not even worth considering?
It just takes too long. Like, this is
that's
the... Also, I am actually, like, a little bit safer when I get close, because sometimes I can dodge their attacks just by being
Right.
close.
That is a good point. Someone earlier said something about the hitbox on the sword or on the grab attack. I'm just gonna see if I can find it again. It was a ways up. Also, at some point, Egrets yelled or a no when I bow.
Hey, I know that DPS matters, but right now it's like, I want to try this at least once.
There we go. Okay, so at some point, it was said that the hitbox for the grab is on the not sword side. So I guess if you go towards the sword side of the body when they're grabbing at you, they won't hit you.
I always dodge to the right out of habit. I'll try dodging to the left. That's probably it. Interesting. Thank you. It's probably why they just always grab me. I just stick a bacon. Just walk in here. Please pay no mind to the beef jerky lady. Ah, got it. Sweet.
Sandra, I don't like this TF.
No, it's like I just TF into like several pieces of meat.
No, that's the worst TF. It's the worst.
Yeah, combustion is just like so quick to cast, which is why I really like it. Yoink. Oh, something I learned, the like onomatopoeia like yoink when you're like grabbing something from someone. That is apparently a Simpsons invention.
Wow, that's surreal.
Yep.
The show. It's hard for me to even quite understand the degree to which that show's been influential because I think it's been running since before I was born.
That show, oh my gosh, that show used to be real good. Or was it ever good, actually?
I mean, all I know is that my parents literally forbid me from watching it as a kid, and then when I was old, I didn't like it. Let's see here. When was the first episode of The Simpsons aired? When was it? When was it? It was.
Alright, let's set some old kings on fire.
Okay, they were. The show was launched around 1987. Okay, so that was. Oh my God, Simpsons launched. Simpsons launched 5 days before I was born.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly 5 days. Oh my God.
Let's blow up. Right? Cool. Yep, we're gonna cast the big spells. Take it in the face and go. Oh, come on! Even the biggest armor, and there's nothing you can do with straight, if you don't block the straight attack, it just kills you.
Jeez. So Dizzy,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Dizzy, I'm kind of jealous. I really wanted to watch Sailor Moon as a kid, but my parents always made fun of me whenever I did anything that was outside of gender norms. So I only watched it when no one was around, which was rare. Sailor Moon was the precious gem beyond my reach as a kid.
Alright, this is the last time. Because, even with that combustion, provided I'm able to get close, I am able to just, do it. Get one down before the next one comes up. And I get them low enough that I'm able to, get the health bar down to 1/3. So, in theory, I should be able to just, 3-king this.
Creepy, twinkly body.
Yep, it's me. I think also that's the dark sign, on my chest there on the left.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of covered up by the bra.
I thought, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought the dark sign was a circle.
Yeah, it's a circle. It's just it's on your heart.
It's on your boober.
Yep. Exactly. That's the term they use in game. That's how they call it.
That loading is still weird.
I know. It's it freaks me out. Also, I like the gear mechanism. That's there. That's loaded instantly. The rest of it, not really.
Yeah,
That
Quizzy
thing
Fresh,
here,
I sort
that's
of. Quizzy Fresh talking about overcompensating on gender things as a kid because you're trying not to, trying to put up appearances. I don't know if I necessarily did that so much as I tried as hard as humanly possible to not have an outward existence. I basically didn't pay any attention to my appearance. I did not take very good care of myself. I basically didn't want to look at myself, and I sort of turned that into a lifestyle. I'm so glad.
So many of my of the first chapter characters in my books are in hoodies.
I mean, on one hand, yes. On the other hand, listen, hoodies are good. I am extremely into the cute hoodie aesthetic.
There's some cute things out there.
I want to wear cute hood.
And goodbye.
It's still really weird for me to think about like that at the start of last year, I not only hadn't started HRT, I not only hadn't started HRT, the thought of doing so was not even a possibility in my mind.
That was like, really? That's just like so close.
It started last year. Start of 2017. Because the thing is, for a really long time I had given up on it. I had basically told myself that, well, you know, if I want to have a career in the games industry, then I have to make some sacrifices, and one of those sacrifices is going to have to be that I can't be a girl. And it was only when I got hired last year by Radial that I was like, well, okay, I'm working from home. I have these really amazing and supportive local friends who know exactly how to navigate the system, and I'm turning 30 this year. And so I said to myself, well, you know, if I look back on this in 20 years, which version of this am I going to like regret more? The version of me that tried it and didn't like it somehow, or the version of me that never tried it? Left side. Oh, sorry. I thought that was the grab.
Nope, that's extra.
So I decided that the version of me that never tried it to begin with would be the one who regretted it more.
So I get to do something, buddy?
Yeah, jeez.
I'd like to attack you once.
So
Gosh, just like.
It's okay. No, I actually should probably just wait till you get up. Sheesh, this is like.
Nope, of course not.
Yeah, like it's so weird to me to think that it was 2 years ago that I just had given up on myself essentially, and had for years and years and years and years and years. And then on like a crazy lark, I was like, what if I actually did try this after all?
Yeah.
And to be fair, the feeling had been building for a while. Like meeting you and Isla at GDC was a real turning point for me, because it was the first time I'd ever met another trans person in real life, and that was a big feel. And talking with y'all really realigned some things in my mind about it. So that, and then, you know, local friends and support in general made me feel like maybe this is the thing I can do.
Yeah.
And it was, and it turned out amazing. But it's just so weird to me how close.
It's just amazing how much like you can surprise yourself.
But it's just amazing to me how close I came to never even trying in the first place.
Yeah. I keep forgetting, like thinking, gosh, I could be some suburban dad in Quebec City right now.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
terrifying.
So JS Baker saying all I can hope for is luck into getting hired by a trans-friendly studio. For the record, I feel like that the opportunities are increasing for trans people in games. This could just be my experiences, but like as an example, the studio I'm freelancing right now for, it's total 7 people. 2 of us are trans. Like, and this isn't even really a studio that bills itself as progressive. Like, they just happen to hire 2 trans people, and no one has a problem with us. So, yay! Like I feel like if you're in the right places, there's a lot more chance for acceptance than there used to be. I don't know, like maybe I imagine that AAA is still pretty rough,
Mm.
but as somebody who's worked only in indie, I can say that I've experienced a lot of acceptance and it's been really good.
Yeah, I worked for like like servicing studio, and I was just like, I did some real cool things there, and it's like just some really really boring stuff.
Mm,
But yep, you should probably go work at a place where they know off trans people. Is what I'm gonna say.
Yep, yep. Yeah, Dizzy, I mean, it's difficult to speak for games as a whole because I would say games as a whole are still extremely male and white and cis het, but some places are getting better than others. It's very isolated. Depends a lot on the culture of the studio, the size of the studio. It's hard to generalize. I can only speak to the indie studios I've been in contact with, and for better or worse, it also seems like Seattle and Vancouver lean a little bit more progressive.
Mm. Montreal, way better than Quebec City for one.
Mm.
Nope, nope, go away, Ghost.
The frame rate, I believe the frame rate was Xandra there. I think Carbonite may have been doing something or
Yeah,
something.
it's carbonite. Need to like poke. Repeatedly poke the thing that saves all my files and prevents me from having bad time.
I mean, I want to be clear, like, because Chad is sort of, you know, I want to be clear that, like, for as optimistic as I can be, there's still huge parts of games that are extremely unaccepting of anybody outside of, like, the norm in giant air quotes.
Mm.
Um,
Most of the people in power are still white dudes. Cishet white
yes,
dudes.
and this is the real problem, right? Because in a lot of places, even when the culture of the studio internally improves, the culture of the people in leadership doesn't. And then you end up with this culture clash that is really bad. Hey, speaking of that, hey, how's ArenaNet doing these days, I wonder?
Mm.
Because I heard from a lot of people when that went down that internally ArenaNet was like, everyone was really pissed over what happened. Like, just like,
Mm.
this is unacceptable that we did this to one of our own. But the CEO decided to unilaterally fire someone
Yep.
for their social media stuff, so let's just down. Like, like, I was talking to some of my AAA peeps, and they were basically saying that the CEO basically did like years and years of goodwill at that studio
Yep.
in a single move. It sucks that no matter how progressive a studio is, it still has assholes in charge a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time.
In charge of our days.
I mean, this is also, I will note, more
Right,
true.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it does the attack. It kills me instantly.
This is so rough, my gosh.
It's just, I don't know if they changed something or what, but like, seems to be that attack wasn't an auto kill in the past. Like none of the other attacks are hitting so hard, but this one.
I was gonna say, it depends on the size of the studio too. I think smaller studios tend to be a little more, emphasis on tend to, as always, be a little more progressive because they are more in touch with a more diverse community sometimes. That doesn't mean, I will say though that unfortunately that hasn't stopped a significantly large portion of indie studios I have seen from being staffed entirely by white men. They're just progressive white men.
Thing is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Yep. I know some like progressive white men. Worked with them. They were great. Got along well. And then they hired a bunch of toxic people and made a game with like transphobic jokes, and who like literally like sung the praises of some real world transphobes, and either the person in charge doesn't know because he's just not concerned about it, it's just like not in his like radar at all, or he's been radicalized. One of the two. Who knows?
It's rough. It's really
Yeah.
rough.
Even if you have like someone who like the best of intentions, they are still not
Yep.
in touch with.
I very quietly judge any indie studio I visit by whether or not they have any non-cishet white dude employees.
Mm,
Like, for as good as Gaslamp is, it wasn't great on that track record. I guess Joseph technically counted as non-white. He's Turkish, um, but it was all dudes otherwise. I mean, I don't know if I guess it depends on what you count me as at the time, since I was in the closet.
like that's the thing. Like you've always been a trans
Yeah.
lady. If you believe you've always been a trans lady, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Like the studio I worked at always employed at least one lady because I worked there.
But yeah, like studios that more heavily employ women definitely like Vancouver's one but gotten pretty good on the employing women count, I would say. Like there's a lot of very influential women in the indie scene here, which is really cool. Not as good at hiring people of color, which is something I'd like to see improved, although I imagine it is also tricky by the fact that the population skews extremely heavily white in this city.
Still can't believe this whole thing was like built in the inside of like a mountain. Why would you build a city here?
It's a lot.
It's just like a tiny hole for like light to come in. It's like
yeah,
when it was at its heyday, it just doesn't seem like such a great place.
I would love to see some sort of art of what this place looked like in its heyday, or like all of Dark Souls maybe. Like I feel like that would be really fascinating, right? Like that would be a cool, like the world building. The part of me that gets excited about world building is very excited about that. Yeah, no. People in chat are talking about like population stuff. See, Emily. It's after midnight, so I'm trying to. It's after midnight, so I'm trying to be quiet with my voice at this point, because Sandra also. Maybe you should go to sleep. So.
I know, but I didn't want to like interrupt you. You're having like a really heartfelt discussion.
Heart. All of you.
Oh, you too. All right, last one.
Good luck, Mouse.
Thank you. Yeah, if that sword attack just kills me all the time, maybe I figure I should just like try to block it always. Like try to figure out, oh, it's going for a straight attack. I need to block that or I'm dead.
Yeah, it's got to have a telegraph, right, of some kind.
I'm pretty sure I can see it, but also it's like it's the vertical, like if it's like this one or this one, I should block them. Otherwise, like attacks that come from like a different place seem to be okay. I don't know.
I'm not sure who people are saying bye to, but bye to whoever they're saying bye to. Oh, egrets, that's interesting. Someone in chat is asking why not use stone armor.
I did, and that attack kept killing me.
That's right. Nicely done. That was really good.
Yeah, but just need to do that 3 more times.
I don't know what stone armor is, which is why I asked that. Like,
it's the armor I was using before.
That's fair, yeah. Like treat me as someone who knows absolutely nothing about Dark Souls, because at this point it's been so long. Nice.
You.
Well done. Yeah, does he have a... I miss Path of Exile. I might go back and play that again at some point, once I miraculously find some free time. Oh my gosh. Did you do
Alright.
it?
Nope, there's one left.
Oh no.
Now I did it.
You did it!
Last one. So, here we go. What happens? What happens now? Hello. Yeah. So, I have just put myself in a situation from which everything that the game has taught me up to this point, I cannot recover. I can't go back up. I don't have fast travel. Like...
Oh, there's some souls over there.
Oh, it's my souls. Yeah, it's alright. They can stay there.
Are you
No.
gonna go get...
No, I'm good.
Super.
So, hey,
Oh,
thank you. So yeah, what's up? And my reward for doing this, doing this before getting fast travel, my reward is this fella. This
Isn't
fella
that the
only
worm?
appears if I have done this.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna light this bonfire.
That's right.
Hi, what's up, buddy? Hey.
Oh god.
If this was in VR, I would be losing it.
No.
yeah, Isla. Oh, worm?
Greetings, undead warrior.
What primordial serpents are just like gnarly. So this is Darkstalker Koth.
I can guide thee,
Oh, that's nice of him to also illuminate the truth.
undead warrior, conqueror of the four kings. Is this not your
Sure,
wish?
yeah. See,
Know
isn't
the truth
isn't
of
this
men.
cool? Like, oh hey, by the way, yeah, I'm gonna give you the lowdown because you kind of figured out, hey, right, what happens if I like do the thing that, like, will the game put me in a failure condition? What's happening?
Huh. Wait, so is this like a unique thing that only occurs if you do this?
Prove you must.
To get Koth to
Seek
to spawn here,
and claim
I cannot have
Remastered.
spoken to the buddy who appeared at top. I cannot
Oh, wow.
have, like, there's a bunch of stuff I could not do.
Warrior. Show the world that the
Huh.
So now, normally the serpent up top would give me the quest to like, hey, go to why don't you go to Anor Londo, do the thing, be like, no, this, but Koth is just like, no, just go to Anor Londo, like just come, like get something and come back.
if you wish, I shall
Oh.
grant the art of
Have you not
life,
spoken to this
the
character?
legendary power of
How
the Dark
how would I
Lord.
do that?
know.
I didn't know
Your
about any of
divinity
this.
while undead.
Is this a unique spell that
Cast
you only
off
get for
the
doing this?
shackles placed
It's not
upon
a
your
spell,
brethren.
technically.
Is oh, it's a covenant.
It's a covenant.
Is this a unique covenant that you only can do?
The only way to join this covenant is to do what I've just done.
That's ridiculous.
And I get a second dark hand. Now I got two.
That's ridiculous. What?
Undead warrior, to speak now is premature.
Yeah, let's,
It
you know,
begins with your
why don't
retrieval
you
of the
just go
Lord
do the
vessel.
thing you're supposed to do? Alright, cool. And you give humanity to this covenant, specifically.
Oh wow.
Hold on, let me just check how many I need to give right now.
Are you gonna like do this dude's
Ah.
weird quest?
Okay, to get some cool, wow, okay. Yeah, do I have Do I have 10 humanity? Because I need to give 10. I do! I have exactly 10.
Wait, what
Yeah,
does this do?
Let's give him 10 humanity.
What does this do?
I'm gonna show you.
God.
It's fine, I can get some.
What is it? Go on.
Wait. He just gives you a red eye orb?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, the cracked red eye orb, you can buy them here. They cost 3,000, one use. You can invade another player.
Uh-huh.
The red eye orb is unlimited use.
Oh my god. Wait, why are you getting it? Xander, are you gonna be evil?
Hi,
You
welcome
couldn't
to this
be-
Soul Level 1 run, where we're gonna be seeing how the multiplayer works if the game lets us do that.
Sandra, you're a you're a rude mouse.
You're a
Oh my
mean one,
God.
Mrs. Mouse.
It's true. It's so true.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, okay, to leave, basically, the answer is, it's actually way simpler. Like, they literally, like, oh, this also, I can just, like, level up, do stuff, repair, you know, I might as well repair my stuff before I forget. But, here's the interesting thing. You can do all the stuff you want. You can warp from this one.
Oh.
They straight up let you warp only from this bonfire. So, like, basically the answer to the question, what happens here? Are you stuck? Like, no, you can just warp out. Because it turns out that every time you beat a boss that has, like, the Lord Soul, the bonfire that is created after defeating that boss, you can warp from that one. No matter what. It's not actually, like, looking if you have fast travel on us. No, you can just straight up warp. And you can warp to any of the... normally, you would only be able to warp to bonfires that have a firekeeper. That's usually what you can do.
Did you see what Isla just said?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like little mouse, like, oh, thank you, like the cat gives like little, like. Ah.
Xander! Xander, you turned to the dark side.
See, because like in the original game, in the original Dark Souls, what you would do is, you can only invade players of your level or higher.
Mm.
So if you're at level 1, you can invade anyone.
Oh my god.
That said, you will be underpowered because you're at level 1.
Unless you fight people who are level 1, in which case
Or you have,
just
like-
all over them.
Exactly, because you have weapons and magic that is like way above your level. But I don't know if they fixed this in this one, because in Dark Souls 2 they started having like soul, like I forget what it's called, but like basically your lifetime soul, like how many souls this character has gotten total. And that is used in the equation to make sure that you don't stomp all over new players. So that's the thing. So yeah, this does not, so yeah, to answer questions, like, I can warp from this one. Once I've warped, I can't warp back. So I have a one-way trip. Where do you think we're gonna go?
Somewhere useful?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh no. We get to do another climb up Blight Town?
Yep. But
Rip.
I mean, it's a quick one. It's a quick one,
that's fair.
and I just need to do something real quick, and then we're gonna end the stream on that one because I just thought of a great way to end this. But yeah,
Also, Sparkletone in chat saying in the remaster there is weapon upgrade matching involved.
there you go. So it's still a range, not a specific thing, but yeah, it's oh, multiple tables on the wiki pages. Cool, I'll get to check that out because I do still want to like invade and do shenanigans, but I am totally fine with just like making sure to like only use weapons specifically for that stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to stomp on players. I do want to have fun matchmaking, but I also wanted to do a solo level 1 run. So hey, it's like a way to make sure to like have some fun. So, all right, we are here. Hello.
It's true, we are.
We are here. Also, technically, I warped here. I did not sit at that bonfire. If I use a homeward bone, I go back.
Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, are you setting up some sort of elaborate, fancy warping around trick?
Not really. I warped here specifically because I have 61,000 souls right now.
Oh, right, you can buy pyromancies from that lane.
Yes, absolutely. I can power up my flame, my pyromancy flame. That's going to be important.
Nice.
Oh, interesting. It's possession of the weapon, not what I've put in the bottomless box. That's interesting. Cool.
It's always interesting how, like, I feel like trying to design multiplayer balance is like a fascinating topic on a lot of levels.
It has to be really complicated, but also like even if I don't do any like actual invasion or whatever on this character, or if it's just that I end up getting stomped all the time, that's fine. I don't really mind. That's not. I didn't make this character just to be like a jerk. I just wanted to show off some stuff and have some fun. I'm not here to win battles.
Did you ever read that thread back in the day of the Dark Souls fashion police?
No.
Yes, there was a person whose in-game character title name was Fashion Police, and they would invade people, and then they would examine their outfit, and if they liked your outfit, they would kill themselves, and then if they didn't like your outfit, they would murder you.
Right.
It was like it was very explicitly like people with like bad mismatched like leveling gear would get murdered, and then people with like coordinated outfits, they'd like bow and stuff. It was really neat. Lots of people in chat saying it. Ooh, and upgrade your pyromancy flame.
Yep, there we go. So I can... Yep, it's basically gonna boost it a little bit, make the fire attack better. It costs a bunch of money.
Costs a large amount of money.
Send to new pyromancy flame. There we go. Now it has a bigger fire. And now I can like pay even more money. Gosh,
wait, so
this
did you
stuff's
just
expensive.
you just like new game plus your pyromancy flame?
It's ascended pyromancy flame. It's just the name's the same, but it's technically a different thing.
Okay,
And,
that's confusing.
Yep, and it's got some spells, but like I mean, I guess I could get firestorms because it's fun, even though but I don't even know if I have like what I need to.
Now
use.
go. Left, right.
Oh, sorry.
You spent all your money anyway.
Yep. Do I have any? I guess I have. I don't know if I have enough to. Oh, I might
It's funny.
actually.
When I played this game, I always used all the souls as I collected them because I was being a Dorcas, and then I would lose them by time.
Yep. No.
And I didn't understand until Dark Souls 2 the purpose of
Yeah. No, they're like.
those.
Oh, also, I got a Firekeeper. Oh, no, that's right. I shouldn't be using this Firekeeper soul. It's the nice Firekeeper. Alright, still can't really get Firestorm, which sucks. Can I... Oh, it's 30k.
No luck. But do not.
That is an incredibly large amount.
Pretty big amount. But not quite enough. Ah, that's okay. You know what? I'll be back here anyway. I will get greater fireball just because it's a fun one. Might as well spend it on something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be dying anyway. So, like, I would rather not have too many.
Now go.
Chad is asking why you're not using up the boss souls.
Because I like to keep the boss souls. They make cool weapons. Even though I might not use them, I have a risk. Like, I don't like using the boss souls. Also, they just don't give that many souls. It's kind of disappointing.
Yep, so Quinty Fresh asking who I am talking. It's me, Aura. I'm Sandra's girlfriend.
Hello.
Also, I exist on the internet in a lot of places.
Yep.
Which you can find some of on my Twitch profile. Yay!
There. Now we can go back to Fire Shrine. And provided I keep doing this, I can just like go zip around to a few places. Alright, so
Aw, chat.
the last thing I wanted to show off. But yeah, like in the original Dark Souls, like I made one character like this, and then I would just like invade a bunch of people and just mess around. One thing I really liked to do was someone suggested this somewhere. You make a level 10 or 15 character, make them a Dark Wraith. You get enough stuff to like level up in the Covenant, so that you get the full Dark Wraith suit, and you basically invade as an NPC. And you like only walk, you never run, and you always use like the artful attacks of the Dark Wraith sword, like the twirly sword, and you basically just try to give them a challenge. You're not there to kill them, you're there to just give them a cool fight as a Dark Wraith.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
That was real cool. That was like really, really interesting. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go down this elevator. One more time. I know, that's where I'm going. It's important to me to just finish this now. Here. Alright, so. Yeah, it's very limited fast travel, which I find kind of interesting. So, we defeated the Four Kings. We did it.
Yes, I can't believe you did on what was going to be a last
Yep. Now, next time we get to go to Sen's Fortress, and I'm excited about that.
Me too.
Yep.
Sen's Fortress is so much.
Yep. And like, you know, yeah, I like doing this. I like doing a soul level 1 run. I like doing like shenanigans. I wanna show off, at least like see if I can actually invade some folks. Just because there's one thing I want to show off. It's actually kind of cool. Okay. Here we go. Remember this place. Remember that
Yes.
ledge?
Okay.
Now there's someone there.
What?
Who do you think that is?
That's...
Whose story have we brought to a conclusion? That now we see their body, just like we did Dusk of Ulasil. Which other character have we interacted with? Now they're done.
Is it the one was it the lady we kept bringing into the Four Kings fight? Oh.
Yep, she barely made it out of the abyss and came to the end of her adventure here. Now.
Yet another council member bites the dust.
Yep, but now, now we get to be a witch.
Oh my god, finally the true Penny outfit has been achieved.
Right? Yes, yes, this has been the idea all along. Now we get to be a witch. And we'll continue our witchy adventures next time.
On Dragons and Drizzy.
No, that's no. I appreciate where you went with that.
Dragon
No.
Ball Xandra?
No, I'm not a dragon ball. But I'm a Z.
Dark Souls Z?
Yes, invading others as a witch. That should be fun.
Perfect.
Yep. I will probably be a pushover since I'm like still level 1 and all, but you know.
You got a nice axe though.
Yeah. It's like I got like a glowing fist. It goes like.
I serve the flaming fist.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if anybody remembers that one though.
Oh wait, was that a
It's been
Baldur's
long-
Gate thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, like, you made me like wait. Okay, I kind of remember that intonation. Hi. Bye. What's up, buddy? Not talking to you. Not talking to you, jerk. Oh, hey, by the way, that reminded me. Okay,
Night,
okay.
JS Baker.
Cool. Okay, so. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. You know that like incredible jerk in front of us right now?
Mm-hmm. Are we just gonna murder him? Wow.
That was great. No, he's fine. He just like, weirdo, what did you just do? Like, haha.
Oh my god, what?
Yep. And, oh yeah, I should probably put my my pyromancy in. There we go.
Oh my god.
Look at my humanity counter.
Did it go up?
Yep, sure did.
Oh
I can now suck the humanity of NPCs.
rude.
Up to
This is
3 at a time.
This is the darkest mouse timeline.
Yep, sure is.
Evil vampire with a mouse.
But also, heck that guy in particular. Just
Okay,
not
fair.
a cool person. Absolutely.
That's fair.
And now we have a cool outfit. I can like mix and match with the other one and just have
Oh
fun
my
with.
god,
Like,
the running with the bottom of the dress
Yeah.
is so funny. That's like, oh, it's bringing back weird memories of animating for Clockwork Vampires. Like,
right?
well, so the thing is, we actually separated out the dress and non-dress wearing characters in
What
that
you
game.
doing, buddy?
And I gave the dress wearing characters extra joints for their dress to animate with.
Oh, nice.
Because
the
like
double
dress,
jointed
like,
dress.
it looked bad otherwise. It needed some dress bones.
Of course it did. Alright. So yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to show.
Yay!
Now,
Gosh, that was a lot.
right?
Of course you can do that. Oh my god, Sandra.
Oh, someone wants to see the cool fireball spell. Absolutely. I'm gonna show the cool fireball spell. Is it great fireball? I just love I had like 2 glowing hands. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a
That
big
was-
fireball. It's a really big fireball.
That's extremely explosion.jpg.
It's extremely explosion. So yeah, if you want to just like mess someone's day, you just like use that great big fireball. You don't
Jeff's is
deserve
not
this
the-
big fireball.
Not the greatest fireball, but pretty great.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great fireball. So yeah, we did it. We beat the 4 kings. We have become evil incarnate. Well, kind of, not really, but you know. We now have, the important thing is, we now have access to a really nice source of humanity when we need it. Because apparently it doesn't aggro enemies when you do this. No, I mean, it doesn't even aggro, like, it doesn't aggro NPCs. They still, like, they won't attack you. They just think you're a weirdo. That's fine, really. So, thank you so much for dropping by. This has been like a heck of an episode. Next time, we get to go to Sen's Fortress. And I'm excited. Because good gosh, that's a place. That is absolutely a place. but it's cool. And oh my
It's gonna
gosh,
be really
yes, there's things I'm so eager to show off.
good.
Tilly Hart, can you repeat on the same NPC? Each NPC has a specific quantity of humanity you can drain from them. After that, you can't. So I got some humanity I can get. But yeah, kings are down. Now we can just keep going, and just like go back on the straight and narrow. You know, because like, oh, we just took a detour and like kill that one dude, and then we defeated the 4K, so then we're good. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's
You
fine.
did it, Mouse. You
Yep.
did it.
Good night, everybody. Please take care. The Kickstarter went up a little bit more. Yes. Haha. Gosh, less than $200 until we get a cool thing. So thank you. Take care. Please, if you are in the U.S., please vote tomorrow. If not for you, then for the precedent you will set for everyone else. And if you're already voting, thank you so much. Please take care of yourselves, because you deserve it. Let's keep making wonderful things together. Bye-bye.
Bye.